Welcome to the Daily High. Wow. Last night was crazy. I I woke up in the morning and I even tweeted out like, what have you guys been doing while I was asleep? It was about 60K, 200 when I went to sleep last night, and I woke up, it was about the same price, but it had done an amazing up and down in the interim. So let's talk about it. Well, there's a lot to talk about. Then I missed it all. What happened, Tom? What are you guys doing out there in America?
Yeah, so apparently the price was really pumping. It was up to 64,000. And the moment it touched 64,000, for some reason Coinbase decided to Oh, you don't hear me? Really?
No, no.
No, it's
Sorry.
you.
On my phone, it's doing playing back your show. One
Oh,
second.
okay.
Sorry.
All right, so that's your
Sorry.
problem.
I Yeah,
So
it is my problem. Sorry. Forgive me. Keep going.
and suddenly Coinbase decided to have a bug that showed people to have zero balance in their accounts. Um, that caused a little bit of a panic. Of course, things get timed perfectly. Rumors about Binance having login issues as well. And the next thing you know, Bitcoin crashes from 64,000 down to 58,000 in about 5 to 10 minutes. So you get this huge spike. I was expecting all of the mainstream media talk about how volatile and how bad of an investment Bitcoin is, because it can drop 7% or 8% in a blink of an eye. And look at us today. We're back to 63,000, which to me signals incredible strength.
Yeah.
Why don't I let you go first this time, since we don't have like the trading contest and stuff to discuss. We'll start a new one next week. But
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why don't you do the analysis first, and then
All right.
uh,
I
I'll I'll
I
say
gotta
anything if it's needed, because I think this could be a very
I
fast show. There's not that much
Hmm.
to say. It's bullish and it's staying bullish.
I got a funny message from a friend just before the show saying like, "Oh man, Bitcoin's doesn't look as good. It's dropped down a bit like that." And obviously not a trader. And I just said to him, "Dude," because he watched the show we did last night. I said, "Dude, did you see how excited we were when we broke 60K? That was yesterday, and now we're at what, 62 or something like that." And you're like, "Oh man,
53.
we're not at 66 anymore, 64. This sucks, man. We're like, it's just how quickly you get used to like the new thing, like remember how exciting it was 24 hours ago when we broke 60, and now it's like, oh, 60, that's yesterday's news. All right, let's rock into it. Yeah, don't fall into those traps of
Yeah.
being bored with 62 and a half. That's that's pretty bloody good. All right, I'll start on the daily time frame because this was really cool. Oh, it's not this line here. I put another line in here where we closed, and I went back and checked. Oh, damn it. I didn't send it to you. I sent it to my brothers. We'll go back and check it. Damn. It was like, yeah, that from that red line right there. This is the highest daily close we'd had since that red line there to today. This is wild, man. Like 800, and we'll just call it 53, but I think it was 56 bars since we've had a daily close that high. That just gets me so juiced when I see stuff like that. I love getting these new little milestones every time. And the next milestone that's coming is, of course, in 12 hours. It's the monthly time frame. We are, if we can retain this purple line, which I put in just a minute ago, going to have the highest monthly close Bitcoin's ever had. I mean, it's just sensational from start to finish. What are we looking at here? Uh, like a 46%, 47% candle. Come on. Come on, man. That's incredible. That's incredible. And I can't get my head around that yet. I'm not ready. And we're only on an MRI 5 count as well. It's just really exciting. Um, we'll start at the 1 hour time frame because this is what I slept through, and I just woke up to all of this. You've already said it. So you think it was just the Coinbase giving the wrong read on their dashboards? Is that what happened, Tone? Or is it
Uh,
just liquidations?
it's some
People pulling profits?
liquidations. I mean, maybe one big player sold. I don't know. I don't know
Mm.
what the cause of that is. Uh, but Uh, yeah, I don't really know what the cause of that is, but even in real time, it was kind of iffy the way we bounced off of that. And look, right now, if that's the 1 hour chart, right now
Mm.
we're closing above those earlier swing closes. So looks good to me.
Yeah, it does look good to me. And this is really cool too. This is on the 1 hour time frame. That's that purple line on the monthly. So as long as we stay above this purple line, we get the new all-time high monthly close. I could definitely see in the next 12 hours some fireworks here. I do see right before the candle closes on to close the month, you do tend to get a bit of action here. And it's just working out really perfectly. So this could go really, really good, or it could come back down and just float around that 30 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. But we'll have to go to a 4 hour time frame. I got nothing here except for a double top on the MRI, which has just come in on the previous candle. That's
Oh
interesting.
yeah,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, I mean, it's not cause for concern by any means, but it's something to take note of. I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm still locked and loaded in this trade from here. It's in about 3.3.5 profit at the moment. I'm not doing anything with that position. I'm staying in it. But I've got nothing here, Tom. It's just like we're above everything. I've got nothing. Nothing to say. On any time frame. I'm just happy. I'm happy that it's still going. This could be the shortest show in history.
Yeah, I actually agree. Let me go to my screen share. Where is the Zoom? So yeah, when I woke up this morning, we were over 63. We came down to 62 in the current hour. I don't see this as much of a concern. The only time I was a bit concerned in this entire run-up, as you can see, there are, wow, this is the hourly chart. There is not a single red star candle anywhere.
Hmm.
I mean, over here, right? But that's before the big move. The big move kicks off right here. This is where I think you got liquidated in a trading contest.
Yeah, about there. Yep.
Right there. The move gets kicked off. Green star candle. There isn't a single red star candle except right there. So we've been bullish the whole time. This is the only time where I got a little bit concerned, but we never broke any moving average resistance. We were still above the prior swing highs. Man, this consolidation is looking like an ascending triangle to me on a 1 hour
Yeah.
chart. Uh, I mean, things just look like, considering how much we've gone up, this looks unreasonably bullish.
And even just saying that, I was really, really happy that I missed what happened last night. I'm glad that it didn't happen at 11 o'clock in Australia because that would have been concerning to see Bitcoin go from 64 to 58 in a blink of an eye like that within
Right.
an hour. I don't know. I probably would be out of the position now, to be fair. Somewhere I would have been, oh shit, here we go. Sorry for swearing, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad sometimes you get lucky and well, very often you get lucky. And yeah, I'm glad I'm still in it. That's for sure.
I'm expecting another pop to the upside.
Yeah.
I'm expecting another pop to the upside. The daily chart is like halfway through the count. There's still so much more upside based on MRI in the daily chart. The my allocation chart remains fully long Bitcoin. Nothing to be concerned about. I mean, there is going to be an MRI coming on a 4-day chart, but I don't really pay attention to the MRI all that much. This is the monthly chart. We're about to close. No, sorry, this is the weekly chart. We're about to close the third highest week in Bitcoin's history, and we are pretty damn close to potentially having the
Yeah.
second highest close. All we have to do is break 63.3 by Sunday night, which is totally doable.
Well, I mean,
Um,
ironically, we're close to having the best weekly close ever as well. Like that's very possible as well, to be honest.
yeah, I mean, we're only 2,500 away. It's 50-50. on whether this is going to be the greatest weekly close in history, and we're going to have the greatest monthly close in history. I mean, unless Bitcoin dumps in the next 12 hours, we're already there. We're already sitting at the highest monthly close. So I have to anticipate, and I'm bullish today. I don't see why it would slow down. So this is the
Having that highest monthly close tomorrow morning with still, 3 days or whatever it is left in the week, 3 or 4 days left in the week.
right.
I think that adds to the case, the case that we'll get the highest weekly close as well. Because having that month close, that's a bull strength, and then going into a few more days run up. I think that 2000's doable, very doable, whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm super happy for Michael Saylor. He's been proven correct. I'm super happy for Bukele, who
Yeah.
won his re-election when Bitcoin was still, down here in December. And now, look at this. I mean, I wish that government had more Bitcoin in their bank. But
Did you see him giving shit to Peter Schiff on Twitter?
I'm so done with that. Like someone messaged me yesterday from Puerto Rico that knows Peter Schiff, and he's like, "Tone, next time you come to Puerto Rico, we'll have you debate Peter Schiff." I've already debated Peter Schiff twice. Eric Voorhees debated Peter Schiff back in 2013. I remember that interview. I'm like, it's a waste of my time. I would rather like just sit on a beach and get some sun than debate Peter Schiff. It's the most useless. It's literally the most useless thing I can do with my life at this point is debate Peter Schiff. Like who am I convincing? I'm not going to convince him. And anybody watching that debate is already convinced that Peter Schiff made a mistake and he's too stubborn to admit it.
Yeah, man, it's like a far right guy trying to convince a far left guy that
Yeah.
that they're wrong. It's pretty hard to do. It's pretty hard to do. How about did you see oh, what was the other? I've got a few notes here. What was the
The S&P is still on a pullback, and Bitcoin is heading up. The S&P is on a second consecutive MRI top, so I
Mm,
expected this week to be a struggle, and maybe even next week.
mm. I don't think Bitcoin cares.
The only other thing I can mention is, let me switch screen shares real quick, is the data on purchases. I can actually get yesterday's data from some of the companies, but I want to do it this way first. So this is for the first 2 days. So in the first 2 days of the week, not counting what happened, today's Thursday, right? Yeah.
Mm,
So not counting what happened yesterday in the markets, the ETFs, GBTC sold 2,500 Bitcoin. All other ETFs combined purchased 21,000 Bitcoin. This is in the first 2 days of the week combined. And only 6,300 Bitcoin get mined. So they've already tripled the weekly mined Bitcoin in 2 days of trading. Okay, they only
mm.
trade for 5 days. Now we can. I am curious on at least the BlackRock's number and like the top four basically. So here's BlackRock. We'll refresh that. Here is Fidelity. We'll refresh that. Here's ARK Invest. Here is which were Bitwise. So those are the four big ones. And for Fidelity, I am curious on a Fidelity number. Where is, all right, come on. Where's the data? There it is. Whoa, they're holding a lot of other stuff now. Wow, this wasn't here before. They're now holding Bitcoin in, I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, that's $1 million.
There's mm.
This is strange. Now, none of this was here before.
Well, the percentage weight, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Um, I don't know what this means. 8 million. I don't know what this means. Market value negative? Like, look, if I go to, oh, this is some kind of a monthly thing. Oh, this is strange.
That's their reallocation to Bitcoin from other. I know, no, it's not. I don't know.
It something is strange here. 4,000. This is normally a daily graphic. This is normally what it looks like. This is how much Bitcoin they had. 66,000 at the end of last month, and they had a little bit of cash, just 100 grand. Had to sneeze. Really weird. Wow. I have to think about what this means. But this still looks like
Torrent's just sneezing, guys. That's why there's no sound.
yeah, this
Don't
is
worry
why I
about
don't
that.
like doing videos in the morning. My allergies in the morning are killing me. Afternoon, everything's great. But man, I gotta like when I'm in Japan, like you will be soon. I didn't have any allergy issues.
Yeah, it's all the chemicals in the air. It's good for you.
Probably. All right. Anyway, we're gonna stick with this. Yeah, they bought 10,000 Bitcoin yesterday. Wow, look at that. So BlackRock alone yesterday picked up another 10,000 Bitcoin. That is sick. They are completely running away with. This is the 27th. Yeah, yesterday. Today's the 28th. Here is Fidelity. They're the second biggest, so we do need their data. They're finally over. No, they are not over 100 grand yet in Bitcoin. Wow, that did not change at all. That's interesting. Holdings as of the 27th. Wow. 28th report. Wow. So Fidelity didn't actually pick up much more. Wow, BlackRock is really running away with the holdings. Yeah, BlackRock has pretty much crushed it. I'm still holding the Fidelity ETF, but BlackRock is running away with it. Yeah, not much update in any other ETFs. Like I'm doing, I did this yesterday, and you can see how these numbers are pretty much remaining the same. Very, very, very peculiar here. And BlackRock picked up 10,000 more Bitcoin into their ETF. Yeah, BlackRock is completely running away with it. This is the last one I'll do. Yeah. Looks like nothing else is really updating. Crazy. But hey, BlackRock picked up 10,000 more Bitcoin. GBTC probably sold a few thousand. And this is still working in Bitcoin's bullish favor. All right.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say. I mean, the markets are absolutely bullish.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, just don't forget to check out financialsummit.com. Villas are on sale, and you can see what those villas look like. We already sold a couple of those upgrades. Man, we only have, I showed that picture yesterday. I think I showed it on my channel.
Hey, you showed it here. Showed it
I
here
showed it here
too.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, there's literally only 2 of the really nice villas next to the presidential suite. And you may want to consider one. I think they're going to sell out next week. Yeah, but these, there's literally 2 left of these. And I have a few people that have a right of first refusal. These 4, 2 are already gone. There's only 4 of these. This one is ours for everyone to hang out at night. I'll probably stay there. Maybe not. Depends how rowdy people get. And depends how many, if we have an empty villa going into the event. Like, there it is. But there's only 4 of these. And these are the next best ones. And 2 are already sold. It's good. I love the bull market.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great.
All right.
Looks great.
Yeah, there's not much else to say. Let me go back to the other Let me switch the screen shares back to the other. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I mean, we're bullish across all the ETF counts. This is the monthly, still has like 3 to 5 more months of upside, which is sick. Here's the weekly, waiting for the MRI count. I think it also has like 3 to 5 more, has 5 to 7 more weeks of upside, according to the MRI on the weekly. The daily, nope, that's the 4. The daily has another 5 to 7 more days of upside. And the hourly is consolidating in a triangle, which is great. And the 4-hour is consolidating in the same triangle, obviously, which is great. The
It's really
4-hour
great.
is at a 1 to 4 candle correction. This candle ends in an hour. So another, consolidated candle. And once the market opens, man, there's going to be FOMO again. Like the market crashes yesterday for an hour. No big deal. Everybody panics. And now they're going to wake up. Right now, everyone is looking at the price of Bitcoin. The exchanges are going to open at 9:30. And Bitcoin is going to be at a new daily closing high, basically. Right there. It's another green day. And they're going to be, screw it. This thing is never going down.
Somebody capture that, please. We'll make a GIF out of it.
I can definitely see FOMO even today.
Yeah,
Breaking yesterday's high. Like I can see it.
I see
And
it.
look, it's already exponential. I don't recommend people FOMO in here. I do think we're gonna pull back. I strongly believe you will get a chance to buy Bitcoin again below 60,000, but only a few thousand people watch the show, and there is tens of millions of people with access to the Bitcoin ETF on American exchanges. So the FOMO is real.
Yeah, it's real. And I find myself like on Twitter a lot more these days just to celebrate a little bit, and enjoy that kind of feeling. And I saw somebody posted that we're 99% to almost captured silver in terms of market cap of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has nearly surpassed silver in overall market cap. That's insane. Imagine Bitcoin being worth more than silver. What's next? Gold's a long, long, long way away. But I think what is it? What's after that? Nvidia? Crazy.
Yeah, I think Nvidia slowed down. Nvidia has slowed down. Let me take a look. My Tesla trade is actually doing well. I have actually a second trade on Tesla, and the second trade has very little bullish bias and it requires consolidation. And that trade's only meant to last a week, and this whole week has been consolidating, which is perfect. Where is Nvidia? There it is. Nvidia is slowed down. Will Nvidia close this gap? I think it'll cut into the gap. I don't know if it'll close the gap. But yeah, Nvidia had that monster on earnings, and now it's been pulling back ever since. The market slowed down. Apple has been releasing like crappy news. Apple's in a bit of trouble here. I think Apple's going to get overtaken as the biggest company. It was the biggest company for a little while, but Apple hasn't done anything in over a year. I would not want to, hitch a wagon to Apple. I still think Tesla has ability to go to new all-time highs. Apple is going to struggle. They can't innovate anymore. Meta, however, man, they're just
Gone.
rocking
Look
it.
at that. Yeah.
You're still in that Meta trade?
Yeah, same trade. Same trade.
Nice. Okay. We're
This is
good,
what I
man.
want I want for Bitcoin, where it becomes like the meta trade where I just have no ability to sell any positions because it's just gone. It just keeps going and going. All right, that's it. That's the end of the show. Let's come back tomorrow for the end of the week show, celebrate, and the new monthly candle opening. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Please visit tonebase.com, alphanumetrics.com. Please use the links in the description below for the exchanges that I use and trust. And Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Share it with your friends.
All right. Bye, everyone.